from the Litchfield Hills to Long Island Sound. You are watching Live with Lumi and Michelle. And now your host, MicheleMarieDalene.
Hi guys, Silvermoon meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Of course, today is Tuesday, and we have a couple things to cover this morning. We are working on the schedule to best figure out how to coordinate between YouTube and Twitch. Now, I just posted on my channel the plans for now, so I thought I would explain it to you. We are going to stream the night shows on Twitch only, because we do know that we can do music and things like that. And we will have the morning shows on YouTube and Twitch. And of course, we're going to have the Silvermoon radio will probably be returning to Discord only because, let's be honest, people on the Twitch don't seem to have any interest in Silvermoon radio, despite my best efforts to help promote the product. What can you do, right? No one's interested. You're not going to keep continuing it. I watched your documentary last night. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people liked the documentary. R11H30 did a wonderful job on that for a man who has no training in the motion picture industry of any significance. Unfortunately, he hasn't really been doing much else with YouTube since that time. But it was a good documentary. How you doing, Metal Kitty, Tiger Kitty? I like to remind people also that we'd like to get more members. If anybody's interested in being a member here, it's really not that expensive. It's like $5.99, and it helps defray the operating costs. Here, if you're on Twitch, we still need more followers. So click the follow button on Twitch. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's free on Twitch. So come join us on Twitch. Come join us on YouTube. It'll be good for both of you, for everybody in general. I learned a lot about you. God bless. Thanks, Kevin. So the morning, I got some good news to report. For in New England anyway. I wouldn't say this probably applies to most of the country if I'm looking at the weather maps. There's going to be a warming trend. For example, today is going to be a high of 3 degrees Celsius, and tomorrow will be a high of 6 and then 7 degrees Celsius. So here's the actual detail forecast for today. Right now it's 2 degrees Celsius. It is mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, Wednesday, will be high of 7. Just changed. Good news. Sunny. Thursday will be partly sunny. High of 8. And Friday will be sunny again. High of 6. Saturday will be partly sunny. High of 11. We might get some snow on Sunday, but it's going to be a high of 1. Then we got a couple cold days, and then we're going to be going back to next Thursday, 30% chance of rain, a high of 7 again. So warming trend is on the way, guys. So relax. You're going to do fine. When they get the temperatures into the 11s, then you know that you'll probably start seeing me go out to more places to eat dinner and things like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 11 degrees Celsius is about 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I also want to show you something different and unique that I mentioned, something I was working on with my walker. And I came up with this idea. I didn't set the camera ahead of time, so let me preset this here. Let me. Oh, it's already set up. I just gotta turn it on here. All right. I'll just show you something here. Something with my walker here, which an opportunity has come up. Using some of the scraps in my house from an old bookshelf that threw in a tip. Is over here. Although I'll be honest, the material is far from stellar, but and it's also a little narrow. And all I need to do is just find some angle iron brackets to make a mount to keep it together. I don't know if you can see that. But you got a piece of wood shelf there that sits right across. So now you can put your bags on it. And when I'm done, I'm going to make it so you can hook it on the side like this so that you'll be able to hang it up. So I'm going to slip this off. Put some hooks on the side like here. And thus it'll be able to keep it safe out of harm's way until you need it. And then you can unhook it and so hook it on there and slap it down there. Thus, they'd have your shelf, your storage, and you'll still be able to fold up your walker. That's the whole idea. The problem with that material is it's medium density fiberboard, which is terrible because medium density fiberboard soaks water like a sponge. Okay? So that's the only problem. That's a great idea, but the medium density fiberboard is not the material for the job. But I need a material that's something a little more forgiving. Let me some pressure treated 1 by something. One by something, maybe 1 by 12s. The material is also small enough that you can slide it into the top part of the walker so you can actually use it on a higher level. So you can almost use it like a TV cart with wheels. That would be kind of useful for some things. How about some vibrating handles for what? Well, I don't know about lighting. I mean, I can get a bicycle light and put it on the front. You know. Walker purse. Yeah, that black shopping bag. Those bags do not stand up to my walkers. They are ripping constantly at the handles. Constantly ripping at the handles. I don't know why, but they are. But anyway, the other good thing is that I really would like to have gotten some pressure treated 1 by 12s. But the problem is, the minute you say pressure treated, you're saying expensive material. I thought about a CB radio, but there's not too many places to mount a 48-inch fiberglass whip. I mean, unlike the cell phone holder, at least that wouldn't be matter if it shook around a little bit. You know, the problem is most fiberglass whip antennas come with a wire that's about 6 to 12 feet long, and you're gonna have to cut that down to size, unless you want to make your own custom one that you can bolt to the frame of the walker. Because remember, a CB radio needs a ground plane, especially in quarter wave. Antenna needs a ground plane. But yeah, theoretically, you could use it as a ground plane. Don't even suggest a 108-inch whip. That is too long. That's like, my brother put a 108-inch whip one time on his truck, and he used to smack and everything. But I think a center loaded 48-inch fiberglass whip would probably hold fine. Yeah. The reason why the whole idea of that is that if I have to carry things, that the problem is because it's in the elements, because it does get wet. Medium density fiberboard is not the right material for the job because it's just going to come apart. Ideally, you need something, like I said, pressure treated wood. So maybe in a couple weeks or months, I can go get some pressure treated, even some 10 by or 1 by 10s would be fine. Planks, put those in there. Well, I suppose you could put a motorized assist on the bottom, but the problem with me is that I do need the ability to put brakes on it. If you're going to have an electric motor drive in the wheels, you're going to definitely want to have the ability to deaccelerate and brake, maybe regenerative braking. Yeah, it would. That would definitely hold his beer. It's what we're thinking. Something heavier stuff where the bags themselves just don't stand up to the type of abuse. That you can put them put the bags on the shelf and then carry them up. And then once you get it to the house, you take the bag. Well, it's not perfect. It's somebody's going to have to pick up something. But once you can take the bags off the walker, hook the shelf on the side of the walker, and then carry the walker up in one hand and the bag in the other hand. But it ain't perfect, but it's an idea. Well, I'm working on it. I'm gonna test it, but I gotta get some angle iron brackets from the hardware store, like I said, to make the hook, so that I can hang it up on the side of the walker, and then get another set of angle iron brackets so that they can act like not so much like a hook, but more like a way to keep the shelf from spreading apart. But I'm wondering if I should use some carriage bolts, because I think carriage bolts may be better than using wood screws. Because we're talking about medium density fiberboard. Medium density fiberboard is notorious for ripping apart. Yeah, I know. He took a shower a couple days ago. Anyway, but it's an idea. A walker like that could be easily done. It would certainly solve one problem of getting things done. It would also. Hey Stan, how you doing? You just missed my little demo I did this morning here with some medium density fiberboard across the walker, you might want to rewind a little bit. I was showing what I'm proposing to do. So what I could do right now is I have to probably bring the wood piece out, the metal piece outside, and using a broom handle as a form, make the hooks in the material. Obviously, I'm going to have to bang it, bang, bang, shang-a-lang, bang, bang, to make the nice little curves, and then maybe use some carriage bolts, and then put them through the decking to hold the shelf in place. Medium density fiberboard is not really ideally suitable for cold or wet environments. Unless I can put some very thick coats of polyurethane on it. Right, knock it off. Now, can you sing a happy birthday? No, but I can say buon compleanno. How about that for an answer? Anyway, we're not doing World of Warcraft backgrounds right now. Oh, we will be having some World of Warcraft later on. So, I gotta go get to Mr. ATM today, get the money for the hair for tomorrow, and I also am gonna get some more tobacco. Okay, Tiger Kitty, yep. Let me get the panel up. I do have it up. It's ready to go. I just forgot to post the link. Sorry about that. Oops. Click on it and go. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Copy. Alright, so what do you mean, Michelle? I'm not honest. To create a scene. Just again, just remind everybody that our night shows will be on Twitch. Hold on a minute. Get over there. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Michelle. So, you know how you were talking about going to Twitch?
No, we have our night shows are going to be on Twitch only, so that we can have.
Check this out. Somebody reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in doing a podcast. All right. The only way I'd be interested in doing a podcast is if certain people did it with me, and I'm wondering if you guys want to do it with me.
I'm not exactly sure what a podcast actually is. From what I can guess, it's sort of similar to my Bcast and my vlogs.
Oh, great. Bergs is here. Hey, Bergs, what's up?
Hi, Bergs.
Listen, all I'm telling you is that you need to get into the podcast game. It's going to happen very soon. Oh, great.
Hey, Stan, how you doing?
It's Stan.
Yeah, you know, the thing is I'm not really sure what the difference is between the podcast and my Bcast and my vlogs are. They're pretty much similar to that, except they are usually one or two people in them. That's about it.
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna have guests. We're gonna have Michelle. You got to get involved with this. That's all I'm saying. It's an opportunity I don't have to throw down any money. You don't have to throw down any money. You know, someone's willing to take the hit for it and invest. Michelle, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be topics, all right? And I know that you know what you're talking about, and would rather have you up there than somebody else.
So anyway, what do you think of my shelf idea I'm working on now for the locker?
All right, Michelle, why don't you get back to me? Michelle, I lost your phone number. Call me later, and we'll talk about it. But until then, I'm telling you right now, you got to get into this podcast game, right? So
isn't podcast kind of like 1990s? Like,
yeah, but it's coming back, Michelle.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what happens about that. I'm not against doing them. But the problem is for me, is trying to get everybody's schedule to show up on the screen at the same time has always been a bit challenge.
Supposedly, if it works, you'll be getting a salary, Michelle. So,
yeah.
All right. So, let me know. Call me later. I lost your phone number. All right. So, call me.
All right. So right now, guys, we are working on the walker thing. I'm thinking carriage bolts might be better. Some angle arm brackets with carriage bolts. And like I said, the whole idea is then you would be able to hang things on the walker. You'll have the equivalent of have like chairs or seats you can actually move around. They'll be more stable than just trying to hang beer in bags in the side, and I hope that the straps don't keep ripping off. No. Carriage bolts for shelves, because right now the current shelf I have is made out of medium density fiberboard. So I'm thinking about use carriage bolts, drill the holes for the carriage bolts, and like 1/8 inch or maybe 3/16 of an inch, or whatever the ideal size is, because it'll be given more density than trying to put wood screws right into fiber, medium density fiberboard. Medium density fiberboard has no structural integrity at all. It is basically a giant, terrible material. It's not very strong. It's gonna add to the price, but on the other hand, it's something that could be done. But really, what you really should do if you were to keep a medium density fiberboard shelf is that you need to apply a lot of coats of polyurethane sealer on the material, like there's nobody's business. Just go ahead, keep applying 10, 20 coats of polyurethane on it. Buff it up in between, make it nice and shiny. Well, you don't have to have it shiny. I guess shiny's nice, though. But probably makes it a little bit slippery, which is kind of a problem. So maybe you might want to consider something else. But yeah, maybe put some sand in there for grit. I mean, then it won't be shiny, but it would still be. Although really, well, I would rather use diamond plate or something like that. The problem is steel diamond plate is pretty expensive stuff. So I don't know if steel diamond plate is really going to be affordable, since I don't have a drill press anyway to drill into steel diamond plate. No, I don't need to ask how much for help. I'm sure they would have said something similar. Maybe they suggest putting horse on the front of it. I don't think those wheels would be a good choice for a horse. The whole idea is to add some versatility to the walker, to give it a little more ability to do more things. Yeah, I mean, you can't, could you use countersunk bolts? Yeah. Well, the shelf is definitely something I really think I do need that shelf, because this thing is, one of the biggest problem with the walker is that it takes both hands, and so I don't really have any free hands. You know. Well, I actually had planned to add a few other things to the walker in the past, like uh, disc brakes. I wanted to add disc brakes to it. The problem is shopping carts don't fold up that well, and the shopping carts also don't really fold flat. The ones that they are out there, the cheap ones, the handles are too low for me. No, but the shelf can actually has two advantages right now. It can be used on the top deck or the bottom deck. Gotta keep it realistic, guys. The walker has to be able to be kept portable, lightweight, foldable, and usable. Now, the walker that Stan gave us is kind of nice, but unfortunately, it kind of fails in one of the most important areas. It doesn't fold flat. It's kind of clunky. Great if you want to push somebody else around, but terrible for me. So, what do you mean by that? Well, I don't. Okay, seriously, guys, let's keep in mind, I'm not building the Pope Mobile here. I don't even know how Pope Francis would feel about a walker that was built like a Pope Mobile. The only thing that would be exposed is his feet when he's walking, you know. In a Pope Mobile walker, right? That's all he would have is exposed feet. But his vestments could get caught underneath his cassock. And then he'll be like, and I've done that with my dresses when they get caught in the wheels and shredded the hell out of them. Well, that's what the other walker has, is bigger wheels. It has 7-inch wheels. I'm thinking about putting some of those wheels in this walker because this can handle, looks like it could fit up to 12-inch wheels on it. Yeah, right. So then you're talking about 3-inch thick material, and that's insanely heavy. So it'd probably be more like a Pope bike, you know. That is, he gets inside, closes the door, and he's all enclosed within an aerodynamic, heavy, bullet-resistant frame, and I mean, if he was Lance Armstrong, maybe he might be able to pedal that, but I don't think Pope Francis would be able to handle that. That'd be a bit much. No, I can't ride a two-wheel bike. I have horrible balance. I thought about getting one of those two-wheel scooters, but I was like the same problems with bike. Even if I get the one with the seat on it, you're going to still have the exact same problem where you're going to And maybe it's low center of gravity. Maybe I might do better on that. I don't know, because they do make two-wheel scooters with a chair. They also make recumbent bicycles too, which is where you basically pedal laying on like in a lazy chair. I have a trike. I had a trike. I actually wore it and rusted out because I had no place to keep it dry in the wintertime. Hi FC, how you doing? I don't know what a dike is. Too much information. TMI, who are you? Anyway, e-bike. Well, that's where those motorized scooters comes in, especially the small ones. They can go up to 20 miles an hour. You can definitely cruise around Winston at 20 miles an hour. Go from one end of town to the other end of town. You know, maybe about 10 minutes. You know, or maybe a little more than 10 minutes. Maybe about 20 minutes. Go from one end of Winston to the other end of Winston. But because of its speed, it requires a license, I believe, in certain cases. I gotta get my state ID renewed, but I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that. Hold on a minute. I just put it away. But it's on the video, guys. You can see at the beginning of the video. It's Walker itself isn't so special. It's what you want to do with the medium density fiberboard part. Originally, I was going to buy some pressure treated lumber. A 1x12 piece of pressure treated lumber, and that's what I was going to buy for it. You can leave Winston on e-bike. What does that have to do with Walker? Oh, e-bikes came out ed bikes. I thought you said edibles. Okay. Yeah, I know. And that's not a problem. You know, an e-bike is doable. And there's a way to modify your e-bike chargers. You can charge it in a Class 2 charger at charging stations scattered around cities. It turns out that, let's see, what was it, that show there? One of my channels I watched talked about that there, how you can modify a charger for an e-bike so you can charge it at a hacksmith. Hacksmith showed a way to modify a charger to run in 240 so you can actually charge it at a Class 2 level 2 charging station. I don't know what dikes are. What the heck is that? You realize if I get a new trike with a proper good speed, you know, like a 8-speed, 12-speed transmission, you can use it as a bicycle rickshaw. You could even provide cab rides for people. The only thing is, once it got so many hills, I don't think I'd want to try to pedal a rickshaw cab and try to keep people on the back where the basket was in my old one. Yeah. As a popular form of transportation, there's also another kind of rickshaw, basically, where you are actually the horse, so to speak, where the horse would be you are. You lift the handles and you pull people along that way. But the bike rickshaw is a little easier because you just pedal. But for right now, I mean, my idea is doable. That you definitely want to put some polyurethane on a coating on that thing. A lot of polyurethane spray coats so that it'll be stronger. No, it doesn't. It's also very hilly. I don't even think Lance Armstrong would want to try to ride one of those things in Winston. With a paying passenger in the rear. Hey, driver, I'm in a hurry. I'm going as fast as I can, but damn, High Street is high. Well, they used to be able to pedal bike. No, I don't know what that is. I used to pedal my trike with my hips with this injury. I used to do it. Yeah, well, like I said, Winston has some really high hills. Forget Oak Street. Forget Chestnut. You ain't going up the hill on a trike on those guys. No way. If you're walking your trike up the hill and doing a Hail Mary every time you go down and go back home. Holly, how you doing? Panel's open, guys. Yeah, panel's open. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Sorry, that's my breakfast talking. I had honey in the chairs for breakfast. Yeah, so anyway, the point is that the FCC, you need to have a coming to Jesus moment every time here. The show would only be broadcast on Twitch. Well, the night show, Wednesday and Saturdays will be on Twitch only. I'm not sure what to do with Silvermoon Radio. Because the replays in Silvermoon Radio would be kind of stupid because keep them on Twitch. Because one, they'd be blanked out. Every song would be blanked out. You wouldn't hear crap. So, yeah, I'm wondering see, here's the technical might of a problem. Okay, now, I definitely think, yeah, I'm working on it. I got an idea. Either they hear crap or the cello's garbage goes on all the time. At least that's my opinion. What are you talking about? Okay, Leo's coming on. Let's get her on here. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
So I showed at the beginning of the show an idea that I proposed, which actually looks quite doable, because I had a shelf that was falling apart, and we put it outside to be thrown into the tip. And then the shelf came out in the center. I said, this is perfect. This is kind of the same size and material that I was going to buy anyway at Lowe's. And see if we can find some scrap lumber and stuff, or some angle iron brackets, bang them to an inch of their lives, and then maybe over some copper pipe or something, and then put them on the thing together.
Hold what together? What are you talking about?
In other words, it's a shelf that would go on the walker.
Oh, on the walker. On the walker.
And that way I'd be able to also have the convenience of being portable, unhooking the shelf when not needed, hanging on the side.
Well, see, I knew you'd figure some out.
Yeah. And the good thing is about that is also the same shelf could also be used in the top section of the walker too. So you would be able to use it as a top shelf or a middle shelf.
Oh,
a top shelf could be like a little TV cart. Middle shelf could be like for like carrying bags of groceries, or a place to sit your ass down when you're tired of walking. Except the only
Jesus, I can just imagine what people would think when they seen you. They were like, "Where do we get one of those?"
A lot of people once they would probably say, "Damn, I actually should have thought about that idea."
Yeah,
especially
be like,
the elderly
where'd
community.
You get it? We want
one. Probably. When they realize how it is basically just a little bit of woodwork and a little bit of metal work, they probably go, "Oh, that's it. That's pretty easy to do." Yeah, theoretically, all you need is a drill and a hammer. Really.
Yeah.
Oh, I already have some 1-inch PVC pipe that would probably be material I'd be using as a form. So I can just bang it down with my hammer and shape it.
Wait, you're going to use copper pipe?
No, PVC. It's just going to be using it for shaping the form, or we could use a broom handle, one or the other.
Okay.
It's just going to be for shaping the curve, so that the angle iron bracket will be able to go around the existing frame, so that it can hook onto it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we'll see what I can get with it. It should be easy enough to do.
Oh yeah, she's very spry this morning.
Yeah.
My cat's been meowing nonstop. I fed her late, so she's a little ticked off at me today.
I don't think, like I said, I wouldn't use copper anyway, because the copper pipe would never last very long, because it's typical plumbing copper is not very thick, and will just bent up really bad. If I was to actually make a more detailed frame, I'd probably use a pan and brake to do it on steel. But I don't have a pan and brake, or box and brake. So I probably just try to shape it, as I say, with a hammer and bang the form in submission. I would theoretically need to make 4 of them brackets. And then I would need something like 8 carriage bolts and matching nuts. The carriage bolts is because that means that they'll stand up to the elements better than if I was to use something else. You know, I mean, most angle iron brackets come in wood screws, but I don't know if wood screws will stay very well long in medium density fiberboard anyway. Because maybe that's on fiberboard doesn't have any tensile strength to hold screws.
Yeah.
So I was going to go to the hardware store to buy some materials, but I didn't go to the hardware store yet. So
that's good.
Since I got a hair appointment tomorrow, it'll probably be the time I go to the hardware store.
Oh my goodness, you got another appointment tomorrow?
I only have a hair appointment this one time this month.
Yeah, you go once a month?
Yeah. And then next week, me and Krista got to do blood work. And then after blood work, I got to take care of other stuff too. You know, speaking of this, I didn't even share a link out with Krista. Oh, I should do that. Come fly with me. There it is.
Yeah, she goes once a month, Tiger. She's dedicated.
I'm all in on Atkins. Not the Atkins diet.
I don't even, if I dye my hair at home, I don't even do it that much.
Much about what? What are you talking about?
Dyeing our hair.
Right.
Well, Tiger Kitty, I don't think dyes her hair, but
Paul wants to come on, or at least I think it's Paul. Let's find out.
Don't let him on.
Good
It's
morning.
a scam. It's a trick.
Hello, your vehicle warranty has worn out. Please hit 1 to talk to your next nearest available operator.
Okay.
Brian, you could, but since she goes to a salon, they know what they're doing. Because they just do her roots.
How did Ed's doctor appointment go yesterday, Michelle?
That's for the 21st. I mistakenly said it was the 22nd to 21st.
No, how did Ed's appointment go?
It didn't go because he canceled. But because of the slippery, icy conditions, he said, fuck it. So.
But the cocksucker can go out and get beer.
It's life. And when you're feeling good on the inside,
fuck
it
Ed.
he's
dying in that apartment, guys.
Yeah, right now I'm just sharing out the links to people. Okay, that's it.
They're already there, Michelle. They're all Nightbots taking care of the links,
Usually, but Krista doesn't get it except when she checks her YouTube notifications.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand you sending it to Krista. But majority of the people that are here are your normals, so we get everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so anyway.
Protest going on, Michelle? On the Ambassador Bridge, there's a big protest of the Freedom Convoy. People are not able to, the truckers aren't able to get into Canada.
I do know about that.
The bridge.
That they've closed the bridge going into Detroit. And totally screw all the main means of transportation between U.S. and Canada right now.
Well, at that area, you can either take the tunnel or you can go up to Port Huron and take the bridge there. I forgot what that bridge is called, but yeah, over in Windsor, they're having a big old protest, gunking up the works. Fucking crazy Canucks.
Yeah. By the way, there's a similar truckers protest going on in Alaska right now.
Ice road? Are they protesting the ice roads? They're all gonna fall through if they all get on those ice roads, Michelle. We start putting them convoys on the ice roads.
If they're going on the Dalton Highway, not all the Dalton Highways icy. The James Dalton Highway does get very slippery by this time of year. But it's the easiest way to go to the North Slope, so Prudhoe Bay.
Yeah, I like the brown hair too, Metal Kitty.
I think Michelle would look good with like some green hair, some orange hair, maybe some pink hair.
Blue.
Yeah, I remember when they had brown hair.
Would be pretty cool. Michelle, isn't purple your favorite color?
Do rainbow.
Never dyed your hair purple.
I don't think I would do my hair purple, but yeah.
I had purple hair.
Why don't you do a different color this time? Why don't you get like a blue or like maybe a green or a pink?
The problem is that almost. The problem is all my cards show me with my blonde hair, and only one picture shows me with my brown hair, and then of course we have the picture from the convocation that showed me with the brown hair.
Red.
Don't most women dye their hair dark in the winter anyway, and then lighten up in the summer? Isn't that how it goes?
That's kind of how I do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much every woman.
But not every woman does it.
I
Some
didn't think
people
I
like
looked
to
bad
stay
with brown
blonde all
hair
the
either.
time.
I kind of liked it better, actually. But the thing is that it really
Thank you, Metal Kitty.
it depends on the lighting. In some cases, the brown hair look worse. In some cases, it looked fine. But when I set this this picture up that you're looking at now, it was when I had brown hair. I had to lock the camera into manual override automatic white balance to set it specifically so that it was the standard color in the camera's firmware. Because otherwise, it kept changing every time I sit down between the green and the brown. So.
What do you think about using a different background, Michelle? You had the same background pretty much for this 2
Oh
years
yeah,
now.
Michelle, please change the background. Even if it's a different scene from your game.
I do have other scenes, by the way.
Yeah. I would change it up.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can.
Maybe you do it for more than one show as well. Change the background for more than one show as well.
Let me get. I do have.
I'm tired of looking at this fucking whatever.
I do have one other scene in here.
Bedroom.
Yeah, it's looking at it for like 3 years now.
Let's see.
It's a shitty bedroom. There's nothing in it.
How about that?
Circle bed on the floor. I guess anything's better than what you had, Michelle. To be honest, you could probably put a big toilet with a turd in it. I mean, it'd be a little bit better than what you had.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear the
yeah, we don't want to. Outside. Yeah, we don't want to hear those forest noises. Those are very annoying. No one wants to hear those, Michelle.
You don't like the forest noises?
No, I don't think anybody.
Hi, man. I'm looking for something here.
Very annoying.
Google Meets, BFA. I had one with logo with me with the cats in the background.
There you go.
Silvermoon Christmas. Color check. Me and Snow. No, me outside. Okay, let me edit this here. Okay, so let's turn up the soundtrack a lot. Okay. Come on. There we go. You can hear the background noise. Yeah, we can hear it now.
Yeah, I'd probably turn that off, Michelle. Your numbers will probably start dropping.
What is?
Your numbers are going to start dropping if you keep that noise on, Michelle.
What would that be?
I don't even hear it.
We already lost Red. Red already jumped off the panel.
Wait,
yeah, turn that shit off, Michelle. Turn that noise off.
Wait, nobody likes the sound.
I don't even hear it.
No, Red left. We're already losing people.
I know. I'm just trying to find the right levels.
Like zero. Zero would be the right level, Michelle. Like 0.
Well, idea was to provide an illusion. That's background or outside. There's birds chirping.
Michelle, it sounds like it doesn't sound like a forest though. That's the point. It just sounds like really loud screeching noises.
That screeching noises are Springpole Lynx's in heat.
All right, yeah. Turn it up. Yeah, crank it up, Michelle. Put it up as loud as you can.
Yeah, I don't know who said it. I think it might have been Brian K. But he said you should find a background that resembles a talk show.
Like a studio or
yeah, or a studio, yeah.
Well, someday I'm going to try to work on a better set.
Well, what's holding you back? It's literally a picture you just find on the internet. It takes like 2 minutes.
And he's sleeping right now. I'm not putting it on the screen when he's sleeping. That's kind of voyeurism. No, thank you.
That's
how does that sleep? Does he sleep on his stomach, his side?
I got a question. Now, I suppose naked? I can find out the answer to this. Is there any way I can actually record a live World of Warcraft background without getting knocked offline for AFK? In other words, kind of like be like a fly on the wall. Just show people walking around in Orgrimmar during the show and not get, timed out for being AFK.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that. That'd be interesting.
I wouldn't ask. I don't think Paul's going to help you on that one. Yeah, you have to look into it. I can ask my friend, a regular gamer. He might know.
Well, if you just sit there AFK, you're going to get, booted. So.
Yeah, but you don't want to get timed out. So you have to do some jiggling around a little bit.
Maybe you should do some more snow-related stuff, maybe talk show-related stuff, Michelle.
Well, winter's almost over, guys. There's not much more to talk about.
Well, Michelle, again, you don't play the role of the Snow Queen
I
anymore.
still do, guys.
I do that a lot of it around, Michelle.
I do a lot of it behind the scenes.
Well, we want to see the things on the camera like you used to do. You used to be the Snow Queen. You're the Elf Queen,
They missed that part of you, Michelle.
You're not the Snow Queen anymore.
Who missed the party?
They need some spank bank material.
Yeah. Can't whack off to some fucking, weirdo in elf ears. I need a Snow Queen.
Well, the point is that right now, after this show, I gotta run over to my bank, get some green stamps for the hair, and then take out $80, $60 for the hair, and then it gets some tobacco, so it's about another $11. So I figure just take out $80, and then I don't have to pay with my credit card for my tobacco. Just pay for it with my cash.
There you go.
Or my debit card, for that matter. So that's. They've been out of Kodiak. They've been out of Klondike. I'm using something called Stoker's, which is
Michelle. How much do you tip the people? How much do you tip the person who does your hair?
Yeah, I do.
You give them a tip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what your 60 includes? Is tip?
It's 57 actually. 53. Actually, it's 53, and I give her 60. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Good little. Yeah, that's nice.
And Michelle, your members are complaining they want more emojis too. You need to get on that.
Yeah, I can get some more emojis in there.
We've got Ed emoji.
Any suggestions for emojis, guys? Let me know.
Ed with a penis coming out of his mouth.
As long as it's PG. I don't want something that's going to be offensive.
Ed with rusty penis coming out of his mouth.
Am I being no skunky or not? Well, I did find some of my old illustrations from Bella the Snow Teen. Not Bella the Snow, sorry. Old illustrations from my Harpy Flake comic strip days. I found a folder full of them when I was cleaning up the house and putting a new shelf in the bedroom. So, the only problem is I don't have a flatbed scanner anymore, so I can't scan them in. Don't tell me about trying to use my phone. That is so unstable. It's not even funny. Although I use my phone a lot for a lot of snapshots. For example, I found out that the Dell Latitude has the license inside for the for Windows 7. Now, let me ask you a question. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Tommy R, much appreciated.
Hey, Tommy.
How you doing, Tommy?
Why don't you go get the calendar and bang it for Tommy, Michelle? Why don't you go bang the calendar for Tommy? It's been a while. You haven't gotten a donation. Let's get some bangs out for Tommy.
Your nose? Hobo? Your nose? Like,
you want me to change the background the first time? You want me to change the background the first time?
No, I'm saying get the colander, bang it for Tommy. He just donated to you.
I just said thank you to him right now.
Okay.
Colander's in the kitchen. I'm not running out of the kitchen.
Right,
I just said
I'll get the colander. I won't be lazy. I'll get some bangs for Tommy. Hold on, Tommy.
Oh.
I told you, don't let him on.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh, set some light on, Michelle. All right, there you go. Yeah, the problem in the background is it's too light. You can't even see the chat. Maybe you should take the back. Maybe we should shoot a new piece of the background when it's dark outside.
Shaw, how much did Tommy donate? 30?
That's closer to $5. Speaking of chimes, bells, and timpani, have you guys ever heard? Have you ever
Enough
heard?
with the calendar.
Have you ever heard? As I said, you ever heard and experienced? All right, Paul, stop. You ever heard and experienced Orthodox Greek or Russian Orthodox bell ringer? An experienced guy, and the way that they ring the church
he's like
bells.
A toddler with a toy.
They are really skilled. I mean, the way that they ring the bells by pulling ropes is crazy. They even ring big, huge bells by pushing a pedal that's attached to the clapper in the bell to make the bells peal. That's actually pretty interesting. You should check it out sometime. If you ever want to see what I'm talking about, there are lots of videos on YouTube about Russian Orthodox bell ringing. I thought about setting up something similar to that around here, but I don't think my landlord would appreciate listening to all those clanging, banging bells all over the house. And he is Greek Orthodox. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tommy, settle the argument. 50 NOK is what? Is that $5?
Yes, they give me 50 krona.
U.S. dollars. Yeah, that's what I thought he said before.
Norwegian krona. That's the type of money. Yeah. Yeah, it's about that.
Oh, okay. He says it's more like 6.
It's more like 6. Actually, close to 5. But still, it's appreciated. Anyway. So, yeah, today's going to be warm enough to start hoofing it outside more. And so that's what I'm going to do. Go to the bank, go to the Cumbies, get some tobacco, and then tomorrow we hoof it down to the salon, get my hair retouched, and then I go inside the hardware store, see if I can find some carriage bolts and some angle iron brackets, so I can bang them properly into the shape I need, hang them on the side.
Are you talking about banging Michelle, Ed?
No, I'm talking
you.
Gonna bang Ed into the right shape, get him out of that question mark, make him a straight line again?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something else. So
I'm sorry, I walked away.
He's a pervert, Michelle.
I actually enjoy doing something with my hands. So this will be good work. Minimum, we really need some sheetrock screws.
Sean, would you give Ed a massage
some
on screen?
some 2x2s. That's why I decided on the 24-inch wide. Thank you again, for joining us to MER. Much appreciated.
No, you don't.
So, like I said, it's time to start doing things with my time, energy. It's just too bad that I can't. All I need is a piece of wood like that. Like a piece of pressure treated wood from Lowe's, but it's really expensive to get it. Thank you again, Tommy R.
Well, now, Michelle, I believe you should get up.
Oh no, that was Metal Kitty.
Sent that one. Thank you, Metal Kitty. Much appreciated.
Now you should get the colander, Michelle. You're getting donated. Now you should get up, get the colander.
Someday I need
Michelle,
to. Someday I need to.
Missed you.
Someday I need to record samples of that.
Well, just go get it, Michelle. You walked up and you walked to your walker earlier in the show. You can't get up and walk and get the colander like 2 feet away from you? I'm not going to bang it for you, Michelle. I'm not getting any donations. I did it once for Tommy, but I feel now. It's up to you, but,
Guys, first of all, let me explain one thing. I do give appreciation for the things that people do, okay? That was one allegation I was charged about, was being saying that I don't give thank yous for people who give gifts. I do.
I guess.
What do you think, Louie? I was thinking is that, okay, the top piece, even though it's 8 inches wide, it fits in the top part pretty well. Yeah. Okay. So if you put some angle iron brackets on the bottom of that and bang them into shape, the good news is then you have a nice shelf on the top. And then when you need something that's a little lower down, you can possibly just close the walker a bit, move the shelf to a lower level.
So don't you have a walker with a seat on it already? What are you putting like a shelf on?
I know about the other one has a seat on it. It's also much physically.
Well, why not use that one?
It's also much physically bigger.
Right. That means you could hold more stuff on it. Sit on it if you need to. I mean, you're not going to be able to sit on some plywood.
I kind of like Michelle's ingenuity. I think in one sense it would solve a problem that she has, that she needs a solution for.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being ingenious. Michelle likes to think about projects like that. And likes to work with her hands. So did my dad. My dad was a woodworker. That's what he did for a living.
Did you do a massage stream on Ed, Michelle? Would you give Ed a massage on stream?
That's not going to work. Michelle does with her hands.
Oh. What are you talking about, like typing and clicking
How
the
in the
mouse?
hell would I injure myself? Brian. Michelle is the kind of person that creates things.
Except for backgrounds, you're already back to your old background, Michelle. You didn't even last like 5 minutes. What happened?
Everybody complains about my background. What's wrong with my background? Nothing.
It's old. You've been using it for a year, 2 years now. It's stale. It's
Ooh,
boring.
Sorry. That just happens to be
boring. Put some effort into your show, Michelle.
What's wrong with my background? Don't you know it's getting that's out of touch.
Tired of looking at it.
Should get a sort of wet well tires.
Yeah, that's even better than what you had right there, Michelle. Just a pure black background with nothing there.
And then I had people complain about the outdoor scene too.
Well, you were the only one who was complaining about it because you thought you got copyright from it. You're the only one who complained about that.
Wow.
People wanted it back, but you got scared, and you're not using it anymore because you think.
Wait, which background?
The Main Street background.
Oh, why would you get copyright?
I don't have the camera set up in the window right now because unfortunately I can't even get over there.
Right. Can't get over there now.
Well, push your shit aside, Michelle.
I'd fuck that up for
Take back your place, man. I would. You pay more rent than he does.
It's not Michelle's anymore. It's Ed and Michelle's.
I can't even see the chat over that. Oh. That's an idea.
Boy, Ed is lucky he's your roommate and not mine. I tell you what.
The only thing I'm going to get about that is that you can see me from 2 different angles at the same time.
Yeah, that's cool. Just use that one, Michelle. Yeah, it's better than that World of Warcraft one. That one's just boring. It's in every one of your, every one of your thumbnails. Just switch it up a bit, Switch it up a bit. Get that colander, so put it next to your computer so when someone does make a donation, you don't have to complain about getting up, people can physically watch them banging it.
Not so bad, Tommy. He's just, Michelle's just too nice. She's too much of a, like his carpet. She lets him walk all over her.
Yeah, I don't think that's
some people like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I got one problem with the stone floor you're saying, Michelle. What? You can't even see it over everything else.
I don't know if I like that new coffee creamer I got.
Which one was it again?
It's the Willy Wonka
yeah.
caramel fudge, I think.
No good?
I don't know. It's not bad. It kind of has a burnt taste to it, though.
Yeah. I'm not a big chocolate fan of my coffee. Like with the
creamer.
creamer.
I thought the caramel would be good.
Yeah.
So far, hazelnut's still my favorite. And it's even over my peppermint mocha one. I like
No,
the
it
hazelnut.
hasn't been doing anything bad. It's been staying to myself.
I like a nice. Well, you already know what I like, so yeah. Hazelnut's definitely a good one. Can't go wrong. Yeah, there we go, Michelle. I don't want to see that goddamn World of Warcraft one back on tomorrow. Look for some new ones.
Oh, I like that one.
Look for some new ones.
The snow or whatever. That one's cool.
Yeah.
Reminds me of driving at night in the snow here in Michigan, where it's pitch black and all you see is snowflakes.
Through your headlights.
Yeah, that's usually what I drink, Krista.
Do you like
is
peppermint mocha coffee?
I think I got burnt out on it.
I don't think I've ever had peppermint mocha. I've had, no, I never had that. I've had mocha coffee. I've had the chocolate colada, some, with Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, that's an idea for the summer. Colada, chocolate coladas. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be seeing temperatures around 11 degrees in a couple days. Maybe that might be a time to go get some.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to save money up so I can get the 32 gigabytes of RAM before it gets too expensive. Oh. It has shot me 7 times.
Tommy said he liked the one with the cars because if someone crashes, you could go viral.
It stabbed me 7 times.
That's
oh
fair.
my god.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever tried that one, Krista. The caramel macchiato one.
Yep, it's a good one.
But I've had caramel macchiato from Starbucks.
Caramel macchiato is a good one.
Guys, here's what I'm going to do with the car thing.
Butter pecan.
Is I do got another camera.
I'm not big on butter pecan.
I can mount it in the window with a sheetrock screw or a small little screw, so it can be bolted in place, so that we'll always be able to see the car, trains or no trains. It poisoned me. It tied me up in a knot. Well, you knock it off with the soundboard for like 5 fucking minutes. It burned me. All right. So anyway, the point is, I do have another camera that I could mount over there. I just got to go ahead and get some RG59 coax. Like Bubba suggested, he said to me, he says, Michelle, he said, just use the RG59 coax and then just use the proper good quality compression or crimp-on connectors, like from King's, which we use in a commercial studio. They'll be much more stable than the ones that you've been using. RG6, he says, in some ways for you is crap. Yeah, I think he's right about RG6 is also very heavy. Of course, you could always put the Android phone in the window. I could if I had a frame for it. And then I'd have to keep it plugged in to charge it somehow. Until you forget one day that your phone's in the window going, oh shit, where's my phone? I need to go use it for the laundry room. Oh. It's in the window. Oh. Yeah. Why don't you get a flatbed scanner and get those comics uploaded? Actually, the original digital files are already uploaded. The digital prints are already uploaded from the past. They are actually sitting in my Google Drive account.
What comic?
From the Harpy's Desk, which is a series of comics I drew a couple years ago.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to see those.
They're still here. They're still up there. So yeah, so I might upload them again, or at least repost a link because I already have a link. What do? You have to take a good shit.
Go take it.
I don't even know how the soundboard even fits in here. I don't either. Why don't you get...
It doesn't. Oh. That's what makes it kind of funny.
Oh, okay. So, like I said, the weather is going to be nice for a few days, so I want to start getting ready to do some stuff outside a little bit. You know, let's be honest. I I also want to get a couple cans of polyurethane sealer to seal that piece of wood so that the water doesn't cause it to delaminate. It is not exterior grade material, so it would have to be sprayed with shellac like 3 times to make sure that it's really, really strong. So that's something I would have to do anyway.
Or just use your other walker, Michelle.
Even if you mounted it on one side, it would still be better than nothing. I must have been high on drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, you were high on drugs?
What are you talking about? I was high on drugs.
I don't know. You said it, not me, Michelle. You said it, not me. I don't know. What are you talking about, Michelle? You're talking about putting wood to a walker.
Does anyone have the M&M favorite creamer for your coffee? As Chris is asking. Does anyone use the M&M flavored creamer for your coffee?
Yeah, I don't like it, Krista. I've had Snickers, M&M. Reese's was pretty good. Reese's peanut butter cup.
How was the? Didn't you get one that was like Rice Krispies? Not Rice Krispies,
yeah, Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Was that good?
Fruity Pebbles tasted like Fruity Pebble milk. Like if you had a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, that was pretty good one. They also
I don't know if I'd like that in my coffee though.
They also had a Cocoa Pebbles as well. I haven't tried that.
No, I never used any jugs. I never saw reason to.
Jugs.
I never saw a reason to use jugs.
Milk jugs?
I never saw a reason to use.
Cruiser likes it. Hey, Cruiser.
What does Kratom taste like anyway?
I don't think it really has a taste.
Bitter, really bitter.
Is it bitter?
I think so.
What flavor is Kratom anyway? What does that taste like?
It's like a crushed up pill. It's like bitter flavor.
Let's ask molasses.
Yeah, it's a powder.
It's now illegal for Michelle if anyone wants to get her edibles.
Nice.
Yeah, also, unfortunately, I don't see John's package store carrying it yet.
They're not going to carry it at a store, Michelle. You have to get it from a dispensary.
I just checked the law. It says it is going to be also available for sale, too.
Right, but not in a store. You can't buy it
you need a special license for it.
You have to go to a dispensary.
So there might be more dispensaries opening in Winston eventually.
Yeah,
Could be.
That'd be cool. Maybe they'll tear down Cumberland Farms and open up a dispensary.
I think John's package store makes more sense because the fact is you already got to be at least 21 to buy alcohol anyway. So I'm sure he could get an expanded licensing to cover that.
Yeah, it's a completely different store, Michelle.
The problem is that he doesn't have a lot of room right now to add any more products to the store. It's already chock full of beer and wine.
Tear down Cumberland Farms. Yep, settled. Cumberland Farms is going down.
Hobo the Clown, if I ever smoked Mary Jane. I smoked Mary Jane back in the day when I was younger, but I don't do it anymore. Kids don't do it anymore. Actually, now adults are doing it instead.
Yeah, I don't touch the stuff.
Problem is, I heard that Mary Jane can make you kind of shaky. And
shaky?
Mentally.
No. Maybe if you lace it with something.
I don't know. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth it for me.
Yeah, but you should continue to be stressed out and not be able to sleep well, Michelle. Yeah, fuck marijuana. Wouldn't help.
No, me, I would take the buds, grind them up, and basically put a charcoal disc in my incense burner plate, and just throw some buds on top of that instead of smoking it directly.
That'd probably be a waste. It probably wouldn't be as effective.
Probably wouldn't be just as effective.
No, not at all.
Yes, it will, because I've been around.
Joe, you've never even smoked marijuana before. Don't tell me.
I've been around plenty of THC in my time. I know exactly what it'll do to you.
Have you inhaled it before? You ever put it to your lips and inhale it? You ever put it to your lips and inhale it?
I did not inhale.
I don't even do that with cigarettes, honey. I don't even smoke cigarettes either because
Right. So you wouldn't know if inhaling it is more effective than just sniffing it. You wouldn't know until you try it.
kratom can affect the heart.
Until you inhale the weeds, don't tell me, Michelle, that it would be just the same effect on you.
You don't tell the guy that does weed 24/7 that you know more than him. Get edibles then, Michelle. Get edibles.
It's some edibles.
Right now, I'm trying to watch my weight. I think if I start eating edibles, I wouldn't.
Never gonna smoke. She's got an excuse.
I don't think I would.
No, I wouldn't do weed then because you'll probably get the munchies.
Michelle, your edibles are just gonna lead for you to eating more. You're gonna get high, get the munchies, and just get fatter. Yeah, it's probably not for you, Michelle. Try cocaine again, Michelle.
That's the other problem with Mary Jane is the eating habits. I don't need to do that. I'm not super skinny.
Right.
I'm quite the opposite.
Michelle.
Right now, I did lose about an inch or two on my waist, which is good.
Cocaine, Michelle. Cocaine's the answer. I'm telling you. Get some cocaine. It's the answer. You'll have energy for your shows.
By the way, Cruiser, Ed had a good conversation with you. He said he enjoyed talking to you on Facebook. So he's hoping you'll give him a call sometime again so you guys can talk some more on Facebook.
Yeah, Michelle's like that girlfriend of the girlfriend. Like, my girlfriend really enjoys, your company. Maybe you guys should, contact each other again.
I don't even see. I see.
Michelle, do you think homeless Mike could get you some coke?
I don't. He doesn't do that stuff.
Maybe Jimmy? I know Jimmy snorts cocaine. Do you think he can get you some?
No, he doesn't.
Lose a little weight, get some energy. Yeah. Could build 30 walkers in one day.
At least with the tobacco, at least I don't have to worry about setting myself on fire.
Yeah, you don't want to do that again.
I was in 7th grade at the time. Well, anyway.
Well, I'm sure you'd be just as apt to do it today, Michelle.
I don't even drink any alcohol, except once in a great while I'll drink some booze. Farm, the pink one, the citrus one, which is fine.
Lame.
That's once in a while, though, not a regular thing.
Not a regular thing. We gotta get you some wine, Michelle. Why don't you make it a regular thing?
I don't want to make wine a regular thing. I'm afraid about getting addicted to it.
You'll be all right.
The minute I thought the stuff tasted good, did I know it was in danger of addiction? So I said, nope, no more of that.
Yeah. Like a little too much.
So anyway, McHenry, so Ed said he enjoyed talking to you on Facebook, and he's hoping that maybe you can reach out to him again, talk some more. I wasn't really.
I'm drinking, Colonel.
I wasn't blasted. I was definitely subdued. Thank you very much. But I wasn't blasted. I had to keep myself sober enough to basically keep an eye on the board. And you would notice that.
I think we were all a little wasted that night.
Well, spring's coming up, guys, sooner or later. We're going to have another one on the 20th or something, maybe.
We should do one for St. Patrick's Day.
Another one on the 20th. What about your birthday, Michelle? What are you doing? What are you
and your birthday.
For your birthdays? I figure you'll celebrate on Saturday since
my birthday's next week.
No, it's on Sunday, and Lumi's birthday is on Friday. So
yeah, I know.
Figured maybe you got to do something on Saturday. Like a birthday party or something?
Maybe. No, we got Valentine's Day after Michelle's birthday.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? You gonna make love with each other? You and Lumi? For Valentine's Day?
Okay.
Are you gonna make love to Lumi for Valentine's Day, Michelle? You gonna finally let Lumi score? She's been telling me she's been trying to get in your panties for a while, and you just keep rejecting her. You gonna let her in? Gonna let her in on Valentine's Day?
Me and Lumi did make love a couple days ago. By the way.
Oh, good job,
that's all
Lumi. High five.
Well, it was about time. Yeah, it was about time.
It? Does Lumi last long?
Made a friggin' mess again.
Oh my God, Michelle.
Thank you very much for joining us as a member. Much appreciated.
Ryan. Hey, Ryan. There's
nice
the man.
New members.
Hey, Ryan.
Always nice to have new members here.
Did you make Ed clean the mess up, Michelle? Did you make Ed clean that mess up that you and Lumi made?
Michelle's pretty clean about that, but still, it takes time.
You're the dirty one, Lumi.
Someday I'm going to try to add more than just basic support to this. I'm thinking about adding, just like we do with Patreon, we have basic and we have VIP and we have higher level support. There's Ryan.
Well, you gotta up your basic support first, Michelle. Let's work on that. You gotta get some more emojis and stuff.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, he's got his mic today. Yeah.
Oh, do you think I got your microphone working?
Work on that. Yeah, but he's got us on in the background.
Oh, so you need the phone again?
No, we're fine. Turn off the stream in the background, Ryan.
Let me get the phone number up anyway.
Yeah, but he's got us on in the background.
Turn the YouTube off, Ryan.
Ryan, you gotta mute. You gotta mute your sound because you're
Ryan, turn the YouTube off, buddy.
Just mute it.
Okay.
Pause the YouTube.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he left.
He's coming back.
He left, but I'm gonna get the number up so you can call in as soon as I find the phone number on the screen here.
Her birthday's the 20th, I believe, Krista.
Whose?
Michelle's is the 20th?
Her birthday is the 13th.
Oh, the 13th.
That's why I said it's this Sunday, and Lumi's is Friday. The 11th and the 13th.
All right, name. Okay.
Yeah, this week, it's coming up.
This is just so Ryan can call in, guys, not everybody else. Although I'm sure a few others will sneak in the process.
What about Sky? We got Skynet, Skynet as well. We love Skynet. Let's open up the lines, Michelle. We're having a great day. Where'd Ryan go? Come on back, Ryan. You just got to mute your YouTube when you come on the panel. That's all, buddy. You can come back, Ryan.
Last time it worked out good for Ryan on the phone. That's why I turned the phone on. So that he can call in instead.
All right. Okay, fair enough.
Because the last time it didn't work. Because he said he doesn't have a microphone on his computer.
Right. We heard one today. Who wants to battle
when you come up in the panel, only close out the YouTube and not the Google Meets. Right. I think he still knows that. But the phone number's on the screen anyway, so you can always call in with the phone. Maybe you could do
You should have a birthday party on Saturday for Michelle and Lumi on the night show.
Well, we got to do some members only stuff too.
Yeah.
What
are you thinking?
How we're gonna do that?
What are you thinking for members only, Michelle?
Well, we did the live stream last time. That was for everybody. They just became members only after the Christmas party.
Well, that's just the video, though. You got to actually maybe just, maybe do one for members only. Like maybe put on your lingerie that Tiger Katie gave you.
How you doing, Griggy? Why don't you come on the panel?
Do a stream. What do you think about that, Leo?
What's that?
Lingerie, like if Michelle just did a stream for members only, and maybe just put on like her lingerie that Kitty gave her.
If that's what she wants to do.
I mean, yeah.
I tried to get Griggy on here, and I never successfully get Griggy on here.
You would get a membership for that?
Yeah, just to watch that one stream.
There you go, Michelle.
Yeah. Michelle.
What's that?
Adults only, hobo?
Michelle, are you hearing me right now?
Yeah, I'm here.
You can just do a live stream, Michelle, for members only.
Hey, how are you, Michelle? It's Ryan.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hey,
how about yourself?
Okay. Hey, I'm doing fine, Ryan.
Good.
I got to take care of some stuff this afternoon, but if you saw the beginning of the show, you saw what I'm proposing to do with my walker. I put a shelf on it.
Yeah.
I think that would work pretty good. It would work pretty good. Only wish I had a vise.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I'll have to use a hammer and just bang the hell out of the metal.
Yeah.
18 plus, share my screen.
Maybe you can get Ed to bend the metal for you.
People to
Michelle, are you paying attention to the phone call? Ryan's talking to you.
I am paying attention to the phone calls.
All right.
Holy crap! In the
Okay.
chat at the same time, and the captions.
We'll read the chat for you. So.
I don't pay attention. I like it free. I don't like to pay for my attention. I know how to get money without paying.
Right. You don't have to get money without paying.
Well, anyway, Michelle.
Oh, that's nice, Krista.
Krista says, I don't have a lot of money, but I can get you a coffee at Cumberland Farms to say happy birthday. It'd be fine.
I don't need money. I'm happy.
Okay.
Me too, Ryan.
Glad to hear that.
You know why I'm happy? Because I have a new life. My life from why I used to had to live in hell. Now I'm free. I'm a survivor, and I'm so happy.
Well, that's good. I'm sure UNFC had talked about that in the past.
Yeah, and there's probably many people out there in the same boat, but some people get it when they're 20.
Officially, my birthday is on the 13th of February, and Lumi's is on the 11th.
What is?
My birthday is on the 13th, and Lumi's is on the 11th.
So you're going to be, what, 39 and holding?
I'm going to be 54.
What? Already? Wow. Hard to believe, because I knew you when you were in your 30s.
Yeah.
Through Kurt. You know, Kurt Gilbar, you were good friends of his.
Oh, you used to go to Soup Open Doors. You used to go to Torrington Soup Kitchen?
No, he's in Canton now. He lives in Canton. So that's where he is. But he doesn't really get out, do anything. He just stays in the house. And but where he lives is elderly.
Or did you know me from the Primetime House?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Primetime House. So that actually looks kind of familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to cook there and stuff. So
Primetime House is a washout now. It's not really as good as it used to be.
No, it's changed a lot. The generations changed a lot too, so it's a lot different than when it was back in the day. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that Warren Spiro did a better job at Primetime House than the current manager was when I left there, which was Ostrom. David Ostrom did a terrible job. I think Warren Spiro did a lot better job running Primetime House.
I don't like to criticize, things like that. I'm just fortunate there was something there at the time when I needed something.
Right.
I just don't like to, really, you just got to take it for what it is sometimes, and that's just the way I look at things. I don't
the Primetime House is part of the International Center for Clubhouse Development. It's for people with mental illness issues.
Yeah.
It was created originally based on the Fountain House model.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people have, different issues to a different level. And I think a lot of it is when you're growing up.
To my knowledge, I was the only member there that was registered blind but also suffered from depression. So.
Yeah. I mean, you're not born with depression. Depression gets there because there's some kind of abuse or there was something that happened. Because you're not born with depression. You're not. You're not born with these things. You're only born with what you're taught. If you're a very dysfunctional family, and that's the only thing you're going to know. But it takes years of therapy to get to that point to understand. Really, it does. I mean, I think we all have levels of different issues, And I don't judge because it's not fair to judge others, when you really need the support from your friends and from the people you love. And it hurts when people walk away from you. It does. Because all you want is support and somebody to listen, That's all. I mean, I try to keep everything simple,
Well, the biggest reason I left Primetime House was I didn't feel I fit into the program, basically, because, I was doing YouTube and trying to keep YouTube going, and the work order day was just not compatible with what I was trying to do with YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I kind of...
Yeah, but Michelle, your mental health should come first.
Yeah, it does. That's why I went to talker therapy for a few months on a scholarship because I couldn't afford to pay for long term. But I was able to get a scholarship for 6 months of talker therapy a couple years ago.
Therapy sometimes is a tough thing to deal with. Sometimes it was things that I never dealt with in the past, and I had to deal with it. Let me tell you something. It brought a lot of anger up because there's things I feel like should have never happened. And I know it's out of my control, but through therapy, it helped me to understand that. I had no control in that. But now they're doing therapy in a different way. People with PSTD now, what they do is they know how to go on different levels of your brain to get to certain points. And I have talked to a few people that have that done, and they say, what an experience. You're going to make it or you won't make it. It's tough, I heard. So,
yeah.
So, at least there's help out there for anybody that needs it.
So, like I said, one of the things that with Primetime House was that it was really hard for me was because they didn't really have any program really designed around for people that were registered blind. I even suggested to the Board of Education Services for Blind that they need to consider a clubhouse designed for people who are registered blind. Because a lot of people who are registered blind are just as isolated. And so I'm surprised that they didn't even look into get in contact with Fountain House and say, hey, is there any way we can do a model similar to yours for people that are registered blind and blind? Even my case manager for BESB thought that was a good idea, but never came out of it. Nothing came out of it at all. So, because the reason I left was, like I said, that besides I felt like I really wasn't welcome there because some of the members of Primetime felt I was more of an outsider than anything. Ed was part of Primetime. He kind of had a love-hate relationship with the program. And the reason is because Ed was like, well, it's kind of nice, but it really doesn't reach out to me or to other people like me. We benefit from it, but the work order day to us seems like it's a bunch of, baloney. I don't know if that's really fair to say, but that's the way Ed saw it, Primetime House. So, it was just, his viewpoint, But
it wasn't made for you, not for some people,
Yeah. Yeah, for some people, Primetime House does great, but for some people, Primetime House is not really that good of a deal.
Yeah. Well, everybody's at a different point,
I mean, some people benefit from it. Social part of it was kind of nice, but like I said, so many people didn't really. Me and some people just didn't gel out very well at Primetime House.
Yeah.
What? Tiger Kitty, we need to see how many joints we can use them out on our floor. They didn't say this clubhouse is just for me. I don't know what that, but anyway, the point is that so I left. I'm ex-emeritus status. I still technically could come back in as a visitor if I really wanted to, but it's kind of a bit, like I said, I don't really feel I fit in there. Even to this day, I don't think I would fit in there.
Well, I just wanted to call, let you know I joined the team, whatever you want to call it, YouTube with your channel, and I just, I enjoyed watching and listening. Yeah.
You ever recommend Michelle to anybody from Primetime?
Sorry to cut you real quick, Michelle. Hold on. I'm just going to say something to Ryan real quick. Ryan, we love having you on the phone. We love even having you on the panel. But when you join the panel, Ryan, all you have to do is either mute or pause the YouTube before you come on, because we could hear you, but we could hear Michelle stream in the background really loud. We would love to have you on, but before you click that link to jump on the panel, maybe just hit the the mute button. Just a heads up. That's all, buddy.
Just
I'm
like
sorry.
when you're listening to a radio show and you call into a radio show. Same
We'd
deal.
love to have you on the panel, buddy. Anytime.
It's still a lot of news to me, you know. So
Yeah, no
sorry
problem.
about that.
That's why I was letting you know. It's not a problem at all. We'd love to have you on. Come on as much as you can. I would encourage you to come on all the time if you can. Just just make sure the YouTube stream that you're watching is muted, or
I think I think that's the question that maybe Ryan might be better answering when he's talking about attack of entitlement. Do you know what he's talking about? Do you know what Ryan K's talking about? To Ryan, do you ever understand what he's talking about? He's saying is that people with disability have this kind of entitled mentality.
Who said that?
He says here, Michelle, I've always wondered, have you always had an attitude of entitlement, or is this something you've developed over the years? And I think maybe from a third-party perspective, being that you're disabled as well, I wonder how your view about entitlement is. Silence.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, Michelle. Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then.
Okay, everybody have a good day.
Okay.
Bye, Ryan.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And be safe, okay? God bless.
Buddy, take care. God bless you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Okay, later.
Even Ryan couldn't even answer your question.
What was your question, Michelle? I'm sorry, I was reading something.
He was talking about entitlement. I was trying to explain that I thought Ryan might be equally able to answer that question since he also has disabilities as well, but he didn't get a chance to answer the question. In short, people that are disabled, are born disabled, instinctually kind of think that the system owes them one. Not everybody does, but there's the way the large majority of them feel. Okay? I went to a lot of, camps that are blind programs, and I see this a lot. There's a lot of people who feel that the government owes you something. I'm not as bad as some, but there are some that really think that everybody owes you one. And, I still can't understand why they would think that. Why would you think everybody owes you one? That doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what you should do? What? Switch the Twitch stream chats up, turn the other YouTube chats on instead. Oh, right, because you're using the Twitch chat. Right. There we go. That's a bit better and a lot bigger. Yeah. Ryan Duncan is still milking. What does that mean? Is that better now? Is that easier to see, guys? I think so. It's big enough. Yeah. Yeah, so that's, in short, that's the reality. That I don't think people on disability necessarily want to have the entitlement mentality. I think a lot of them just kind of got feeling that everybody owed them something. I never was one of those people, but there are people that do think that way. Red, what are you up to? No. Hey, no. What? Michelle, is that why Dory felt entitled to steal from you, since she was disabled, or she felt to take your... She didn't take... All right, first of all, again, let's talk about that real quick.
The frustration in her voice.
The phone she bought and paid for. Are you listening? She bought that phone, which I got back later on, but that's not the point. So she felt that the phone was still hers. She got it from me and her because we were a short time, we're a couple. All right, it didn't work out. And that happens. It doesn't always work. Thank you very much, Leo. Much appreciated. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I got a ding ding.
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I should just basically just go ahead and record a soundboard with sound effects. Except I don't know how to add that into instant play in the stream. So there's
Hey,
that.
Michelle, I just think it has to do with just showing a little extra effort for the people that do it. I don't think you not saying or you saying thank you isn't. What am I trying to say here? It just gives more people like
Incentive.
Yeah, like an incentive to donate.
What about people like Nix? I don't know much about this guy, but
Michelle, don't talk about him. He's not a good guy.
All right, but is he also disabled and using entitlement mentality?
No, he's just a moron.
Okay. So she has no excuse.
No.
He's just a leech.
If I paid for the phone and you got the phone from her later on, then wouldn't that mean that you probably stole the phone from her? No, she gave me the phone later on. Okay. The point is it's all it comes down to. Okay. But me and her did work out the phone thing. All right? That's all you need to know. She didn't steal anything from me.
Who, Patty?
No, Dory.
Oh, Dory, yeah.
And the videos that we thought were deleted were not actually deleted. They were just hidden. But they were still there. I found a lot of them.
Yeah, I remember when she tried to get rid of all of your videos, Michelle. Well, any video that she was on, she tried to erase.
She didn't actually delete them, though.
Right. She attempted to. She hid them.
Why did she do that?
I think after we broke up, I think she felt that she didn't want anyone to remember when we were together.
I think she wanted to cover her tracks, Michelle.
I've seen couples do this before, guys. Where they try to basically forget they were ever together.
Michelle, you realize where you could be today if you and Dory actually would have went to see Howard Stern?
I don't know. I haven't talked.
I think, Michelle, if Howard got a hold of you, he would have definitely changed your life. You would definitely have been on his show 100%. 100%.
I'd rather be on the Oprah Winfrey show. Thank you very much.
I think you would have flourished on Howard's.
Yeah, I also deleted a lot of videos too, guys, too. So it wasn't just her. You know, there was a lot of stuff in the past that even I don't even like to watch. So,
yeah, a lot of good shows, Michelle. Going, a lot of good content.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, we're working on new stuff, new content. What are you talking about, Red? That's so long ago. That's so long ago. We're bringing up stuff from so long ago. Why are we doing that? Why are we bringing up stuff from the past from that long ago? We're talking about prior to 2016.
I mean, why do we talk about World War II still? It's fucking happened like almost over 100 years ago. I mean, people still talk about it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, but what did bringing up stuff from World War II help in that dealing with right now? Nothing.
No, nothing. It's the point is people bring up the past all the time, Michelle. That's why, you know, it's just part of history.
It's memories, Michelle.
Yeah,
it's memories.
It's history. It's memories. You know, the past is to be remembered and brought up all the time.
What did I tell you? If you don't want to talk about something, you need to, you know, be strict about it and say, hey, we're not talking about that.
Did you ever have dinner yesterday?
Oprah,
what did you have for dinner? There I go bringing up the past again. I'm sorry. Fuck.
I never heard of Oprah trafficking anybody. Let's talk about your party. Well, right now I don't have anything in plan.
What would you like to do, Michelle? Let's get something going.
Why am I seeing two different chats on the screen here?
I don't know.
Oh, I know why, Michelle. Because, okay, why don't we switch the other one back on so it works better? Only Twitch chat works better.
You shut her down, guys. You shut her down.
I don't know.
I did have dinner yesterday. I ordered McDonald's.
But let me see if we can make this physically bigger. Okay, let's make it bigger. Where is it? Twitch chat.
Brian wants to know, Paul, if you were around during the Howard Stern days.
Can't make it any bigger, Michelle. It's as big as it gets.
Michelle was gonna go visit Howard Stern. No, that was a bit prior to when I came in, but I did watch the thing with Michelle and Dory making the video trying to get to Howard Stern. I was not around then, though. I was a bit later than that, but I did go back and watch all that.
What
Sorry,
the
I'm
hell are you making bigger, Michelle? With which chat one? All right.
Yeah, no, unfortunately I wasn't, but I did go back and watch those streams. I thought Michelle would have been amazing. I can only imagine, what would if Michelle made it to there. They would have said, "Fuck you, Dory," but 100% Howard would have taken in Michelle, talking to Michelle, made her part of the Rat Pack, and I think she would have, flourished. I think Michelle would would have flourished on her.
All right, that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. All right, so chilling the pedos. Wait a minute.
They're talking about
What are you moving around?
I've been listening to Howard Stern for years. Yeah, I've listened since like the 90s, though.
That's better.
The Howard Stern probably until like the mid 2000s, 2008, 2009.
Twitch stream alerts, YouTube
I just
stream alerts.
listen to him now and then when I get a free Sirius satellite radio.
I liked his movie. I didn't like his show too much, though.
Movie was good.
Okay.
The newer shows aren't as lackluster, lackluster nowadays, but there's still has some fair.
Party is Saturday.
I just thought every show was pretty much the same.
Well, it's talk radio, They talk about the news. They have on guests. Howard Stern. Yeah, his format's pretty much the same. He had some interesting people on. It's more for humor, I would say. He had more,
Oh, Oprah. That's the name of it. They were talking about Oprah, Michelle.
Oprah.
This is really confusing because this is the Twitch chat. This is the YouTube stream chat. Phone doesn't
Okay, Michelle,
work.
you shouldn't be messing with this right now during your show.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
fine on our end.
Yeah,
First of all, the phone doesn't work because I turned it off. Duh.
Let's take some more calls, Michelle. Let's take some more calls.
Oh, Hobo wanted to call in.
Yeah, let's let Skynet call in.
Fine, I'll get back on the screen now.
Yeah,
Just give me a second. I didn't expect I was going to be doing phone calls this
Maybe
time of night. I thought we were
Brian
done.
Cable.
Remember,
No?
the bad people are asleep this time of day.
Yeah,
usually.
no one's calling in. That's gonna. Yeah, exactly. They're probably sleeping.
Came out.
The bums.
Phones are on, guys.
All right, Michelle. Phones are on, everybody. Michelle, Lumi, how old are you gonna be? Like 1 million this? When's your birthday? Friday, Lumi. What are you gonna be? Like 1,000,002 this year? Like 1,000,003? How old are you gonna be, Lumi?
What are you talking?
Your birthday. How old are you gonna be?
I'll be 188, I think.
188 million years old? God damn.
No, 188 years old.
Oh.
God.
It's still up there. You beat Betty White.
Oh, no, I see what she was talking about.
Yeah, I wonder what Betty White would have said.
years.
I wonder what Betty White would have said.
Lumi, what do you want for your birthday?
I don't know. I don't really think about it much.
Is there anything Michelle can get you?
See Michelle lose a little more weight, like Michelle's trying to do.
Whoa,
Lumi!
Lumi. Yeah, whoa. Why doesn't
You're
she
supposed
lose
to love her no matter what.
Lumi, how much do you weigh? Maybe she should lose that amount. What do you weigh? Like a ounce? you're like a half ounce?
Go ahead, call you right here.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah. How you doing?
It's Skynet. How you doing?
Doing right.
Good. So I wanted to talk to you about your birthday plans for this weekend.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking,
Yeah, I was just thinking that tomorrow we should like call up dancers and try to find you a dancer that will like come over on Saturday and like dress up like a blood elf. You want to do that tomorrow night?
Perhaps.
Okay, perhaps that's a good. Now, Paul, do you have like a phone where we can like call people and talk to them?
I do.
Way we can do that.
Yeah. You mean like have it come through the mic?
Right. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I might have to sound banana it or just call from my regular phone. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So
now, I got a question, though. Ask everybody here that since they watches the Well stream, why do you keep asking me to do Battlegrounds when you see I'm trying to level up my characters? And
that will level your character, Michelle, a lot faster than
Let me answer that. Okay, so Michelle, I don't know if you knew this, but every Battleground that you do, even if you like win or lose, you get XP. If you win, you get loot. It's like doing a dungeon.
I'm thinking about from a Shadow Priest if they would actually do going as healers,
but
not just damage, because they can do healing as well as damage.
What did I just say?
About from a Shadow Priest if they could actually do limiting healers. That was me. I said that. I'm sorry.
Right. What did I say?
If you do a Battleground, Michelle, you get loot and XP. It's like doing a dungeon. So whether you win or lose, you're going to level your character up.
That's why I did do some Battlegrounds, but I know that dungeons make even more.
If you finish it.
Today we finished what?
When was the last time you finished a dungeon, Michelle?
I'm still working, trying to get in the Stillfane Keep. I got another dungeon I'm doing right now for Bashara right now.
So, like, it's just safe to assume that probably the last time you completed a dungeon
not in a long time.
Yeah.
Paul and myself, probably.
Because the people that end up joining up with me don't appreciate they take longer for me to navigate around what's going on.
Skynet, right, Michelle was doing really good one day. Okay, I was watching Michelle, and she was doing really good with a dungeon one day, and then she fell into the muck and got. She was doing really good, and then she fell into the muck and then got left behind, and then they kind of booted her.
And then they kicked me out of the dungeon because I couldn't get back to them.
She made about 25%, and then she fell into the muck. Unfortunately. So she's made some. She does the solo dungeons. You know, the solo ones you can do around the World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle does those ones, but they don't give you any good XP or loot. They don't give you anything.
All I need to do is get a couple people I know together that can help me with a dungeon.
Win or lose, you're going to gain some XP, and you might get some loot.
Yeah, maybe some more Battlegrounds, Michelle. You'll definitely level up.
Well, right now I know that I know that Valenia is doing Battlegrounds, and of course she's higher level than Valenia, than like Bashara. Bashara does Battlegrounds too, but she seems to have. I'm trying to think here. She's only like a level 20 or 21. She just turned 21. So Bashara did a couple of Battlegrounds and got creamed.
Oh, shit.
Valenius is level 35, and she did a couple Battlegrounds, and she successfully got a couple kills. So
I heard you and Lumi creamed.
Oh, God.
Red, pizza doesn't have to be greasy. It all depends on the way it's made. I mean, depending on how much olive oil is put on the pan.
Michelle, have you ever had double-decker pizza?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's so good.
Probably
it's two pizzas on top of each other.
Oh, okay.
It's two pizzas on top of it. Michelle, have you ever went to somebody's house and given them a double-decker?
No.
Like in their bathroom, you know what that is?
So basically, a pizza is like a giant Big Mac.
In a sense, yeah. But it's so good because
Michelle, when we have
place I get it
over,
from.
I don't want you talking about Big Macs or pizza. All right. When the girls come over, you're gonna just keep it to Blood Elf.
Although, you know what? You could make, theoretically, a Big Mac pizza if you really wanted to. I mean, with English muffins. There's no reason why you couldn't.
Because they do not want to hear about Big
Cheese, pepperoni, sausage, sauce on one layer. Then English muffin in the middle.
Michelle, Krista's asking you a question.
That's okay. Can I come to your house for 9 a.m. in the morning with the coffee? Or do you, for your birthday? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We could do that.
On Sunday. She wants
That's
to do it
fine.
Sunday. Will you be up
I
Sunday?
usually am up at 8 o'clock in the morning anyway. And then we can talk for a little while and hang out for a little bit in the house. Or maybe we
That'd be
can,
nice visit with Chris.
do
That
something
sounds nice.
lightweight, or something easy. Are
you going to get cake for your birthday?
I was just gonna ask.
Get out of my head.
What if I DoorDash you a cake, Michelle? Will you eat it on stream?
Hold on a minute. I was thinking about getting an ice cream.
We want a dancer. Fuck a cake.
I was
All
thinking
right.
about buying
I'll
an
DoorDash
ice
you
cream
some
cake,
at the
like I did last year
Unless it's medicinal.
on food
I would
stamps.
afford some
Get
medicinal
a big, giant ice cream cake from Carvel. Big one.
We'll have to
giant
ask the
one.
dancers if they can bring over medicinal.
Yeah, you could share with the dancer.
I'm sure they'll have some kind of
Whatever.
drug.
See what we can
Skynet.
do. But me and Chris are not going
legal,
grocery
of course,
shopping
of course.
until Monday.
Bunch of CBD or something.
I'm sorry, Wednesday. So.
Oh, you can't get one delivered? Have Ed bake you a cake. Can Ed bake?
You could bake a
and
cake.
then video
but
that. Baking a cake.
I don't know if Dairy Queen has them in stock yet.
No. There's no way a dancer would do that. Michelle, would you rather a dancer eat cake off of you or eat it off of the cake? I mean, off of the dancer. What would you rather do? Would you rather eat cake off of a dancer or have a dancer eat cake off of you?
Neither one. I like to have the cake on a plate.
You just want to watch her eat it off of Ed?
What if the dancer or Ed ate the cake off of the dancer?
Yeah.
You'd like that better?
Oh, I mean, okay, like I said, I mean, I don't want to get this piece too silly. I don't even know anything of all these answers to all these questions, but I certainly would rather eat the cake on a plate. Thank you. But, maybe Ryan can visit because he lives in the next town over. If he wants to just take a bus up to Winstead, he could do that too.
I feel like Ryan would know some girls that would probably do this for next to nothing.
Yeah, he's more familiar with the area.
If Ryan, if you're still watching and you know dancers,
why should I tell Majestic Pizza? Well, because somebody's on the phone right now. Duh.
No, they're talking about it. The place where Noodles is getting his pizza.
Oh. Just picked up. He said hello like 3 times. Okay. You sure you got the right place?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get on the hunt. Maybe start looking up some resources
Get
today.
some
Hobo.
Yeah.
Might try and do the same somewhere close to the surrounding towns or something.
I mean, I feel like it can't be that hard. Winstead is a pretty poor community.
It is.
Here's one that says Banana Split Entertainment.
Oh shit. Leo's already on it.
Well, Michelle said she wants that banana split.
Sure, wait, Michelle, would you prefer a male dancer or female? I'm sure you probably want a female, right? If someone were
I
to
want
come
a
dance
female
for you?
dancer, yeah, but she
Yeah,
really...
of course.
A minimum
Yeah, of course.
requirement is that she has to know World of Warcraft lore. She has to know lore for World of Warcraft.
We'll try and quiz her. We'll try and give her some information,
Maybe a Shadow Priestess. Oh, God. I can just see Michaela come in the door. At least she could heal you.
So,
or she could do mind play and turn your brain into mush real fast.
You want her to dance for you and be like, I'm a Cinderai. I'm here to battle the right for the Alliance. Don't call me a whore because I'm not the Horde. I'm just a whore. I'm not Horde. you want her to have like the lore about her, right?
Well,
do you want her like?
I'd like to have a person, as I said, that knows something about the lore. It would help a lot,
Maybe you could throw some coins at her and say, "Here's some copper. Dance for me." Throw some pennies at her. Here's some copper.
Michelle? Whenever you're gonna get that cookbook from that you have on your wish list?
Okay, they do service Connecticut. So, do you want their number?
Right.
And how much?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me take it down. Hold on a second. Yeah. All right, shoot.
860.
All right.
200. 1548.
1458. All right.
1548.
Oh, sorry. 1548. All right. Thank you. All right.
Did I miss something? No.
And you can call 24/7.
I can come Sunday at 9 a.m. and bring us all coffee. That'd be fine. Thank you very much, Chris. Much appreciated.
Don't put the call now.
And the sound turned up. What do you mean?
Dancers that know anything about World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I don't know if you caught that, Leo, but the World of Warcraft, or the dancer has to know World of Warcraft lore.
Yeah, well,
right now,
we have to ask.
We still got 11 on. We were at 19.
That's the only place I see, though.
All right, so we're still here, though. All right, so
how do you want the lore to tie in when she's dancing for you, Michelle? I mean, would it be fine if the person didn't know any World of Warcraft lore? I mean, you'd still let them in, right? You're not going to test them like, how many races are in World of Warcraft? And if they give the wrong answer, just shut the door on them?
Just keep it simple. Surprise.
All right, yeah. We'll keep
but it would
simple.
help a lot if she knows the lore of the World of Warcraft.
Right, but it's
maybe
not
a person that
not
plays the game. Maybe her and me could play together at the same time.
Well, let's be
on the computers, because I have two computers. So, well, actually, I only have one
Michelle,
computer.
if we're going to get a dancer to come see you, what does she really need to know about the lore other than how to dress?
Yeah, she's gonna be dancing, Michelle. She's not coming over to play video games.
I understand that, guys.
But she's not playing video games with you, Michelle.
Just in case, for some reason, maybe with her, I just have a little bit additional information to hang out and do something, as well as jiggle around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, keep it peachy. Anyway, the thing is just going to keep it. I don't know. I'm getting a headache thinking about it. Just surprise me, basically.
All right. Fair enough, Michelle. Surprise you.
Okay, yeah. Be open-minded, Michelle.
Simple.
It's for fun.
Like you said, Michelle, keep it simple. Keep it surprise. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, you guys want to stream it on YouTube, then it's definitely got to be clean.
Yep, it'll be clean. Yeah, we definitely would love it streamed on YouTube. Michelle.
Maybe that could be a members-only stream.
No.
Yeah.
We're already paying for, the
I don't
the
even
dancer.
think
We
that
pay to
you
watch
should,
it,
like...
Leo.
I don't think that should be streamed. I got my whole Skynet channel completely removed from that Too Hot for YouTube, and that was like animated boobs.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't recommend you stream that. I recommend you record that. I recommend you
Google Meets. Maybe we could just stream it on a Google Meets, but not on YouTube, Michelle. That'd be good.
Google Meet, Discord, something along those lines. If you can do like a members only Google Meet or something, I don't know, whatever you want.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it on YouTube.
Sorry, we'll call places tomorrow night. We'll figure that out, get some prices, see what it's going to be.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so anyway, guys, I think we'll all figure this out. I got a message here that says, okay, replay on the vendor Luggy's comment. This is in the video that response I did about the house that right now they wrapped in chainmail in Scotland to dry it out because the material is disintegrating. Will you step up, Brand? What's this about? Okay, let's see. What did he say here? He said to that comment I sent to him is, MicheleMarieDalene, you got to wonder, really, don't you? If the exterior dries out and they take down the cage, then without some form of seal, siding, or cladding, it'll just go back to square one and need a cage all over again in the future. Wonder if there'd be unusual fuss kicked up about alterations when they want the building to stay up. It needs some in the exterior. Okay, now what we're talking about is a famous house in Scotland that the Royal Scottish or Preservation Society did to preserve this one building, and they built a building outside of the original building to allow airflow through to the building exterior without getting rain and snow and stuff like that. And so the difference is that the building's made out of the cage is made out of chainmail. That is stainless steel chainmail. So it'll protect against the rain and elements, but still allow for air and insects to come into the garden that's inside the cage. It's an interesting idea. I wonder if we could do something similar to this building, or like one person said, the buildings in the southwest that are made out of adobe that are starting to fall apart for the same reason, where moisture is getting in on the adobe bricks and then they're just starting to deteriorate. That's what we were talking about. That in the video there is that, and I said this would be a great design, but now that since it's part of the historical preservation of the house, I got a feeling that the cage, the house outside of the house, will continue to remain because it'll protect the house from continued damage. And also acts as a hell of a Faraday cage and keeps cell phone, radio, and television broadcasts from getting through to the inhabitants of the home. Unless you put a rooftop antenna outside the house or something. Yeah, they mount a rooftop antenna on the big giant structure. Okay, I'm going to post a link to that video in the chat if you're wondering what I'm talking about. It was a response to another video done by Great Scott. No, he was a Great Scott. No, it was another guy. I will post a link to it right here, actually. Let me pull that up real quick. I'm not going to put it on here because it is copyrighted. It is YouTube content creator. And so I will do is then pull up the video here so you can see it. It's in my history books. So www.youtube.com. And let's go to my history. Come on, let's go. Stupid thing is taking forever to do anything today. There we go. Oh, all right. So the video we're talking about is in my history section. There it is. History. Definitely is a history video. In its own crazy way, it's a history video.
You still got Skynet on the phone with us?
All right, I'll admit. Giant? No? Okay, here it is. Let's pull the link up here. Okay. I'm not going to play the whole thing. No, I'm not going to play any of it because YouTube would be too ungrateful to let me play this. So let me just share you the link to it, and you can watch this yourself, and then you can see what it was about. Sounds good to me. That saves you a lot of issue about copyright strikes.
I'm thinking it's going to be between $200 to $300. Because the last time
that's ordered the video link I'm just posting it right now, guys.
Like
that's the video link I'm talking about right there. Go watch it. Let me go post that also in Discord too.
I'm gonna haggle. You know, there's gonna be nothing sexual involved. It's gonna be one of the less weird things they're gonna.
Well, a lot of them when you order from these. Now remember that you order from these businesses, they come with bodyguards, and you can't touch them.
You can't touch
unless there's something, you know. So the best thing probably would be to try to get a hold of somebody outside of the business.
Yeah, we'll get her figured out. We'll get some leads going.
Okay, so
I've done a lot of these stripper thingies.
Okay, so in other words, basically, she's going to be hands off, definitely.
We'll see, Michelle. I'm gonna see if I can work something out. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, so I posted the link to that article I was talking about on
Are you
YouTube,
hungry?
so you can check it out
Nugget?
yourself. It's very fascinating. So you guys can check it out. I just posted the link here, and I posted the link on the other area as well. So in
Cool.
the news and videos section, so you can go check it out there.
Sounds good.
What do you mean you want a streetwalker? I mean, what kind of people do you want? I mean, I'm not looking for a crackhead. Please. No.
Well, not all of them are crackheads, Michelle. Some people just like to fuck and want to get paid for it. They're not necessarily a crackhead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, that's. All right. So $100 tops for all in. And how much is it she's charging about? How much are we talking about financially?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
In other words, how much bread? I don't know.
You don't need to worry about that, Michelle. This is something that people want to put together for a gift for you.
Right.
So don't even worry about it.
She's gonna have to pay in cash. Oh, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so anyway, check out the video I just posted the link to just now, and the it's also in the news and video section on my Discord if you want to see it there.
Yep.
I don't know. They say cocaine is the working man's just stand. I don't know really what good that does me. I don't have clock sinuses right now anyway. Anyway, guys, we had a good day. I gotta go run downstairs to the bank and cummies. Right now, just to remind people, the weather's gonna be warming up for a few days. So, let me just rehash the weather just so you understand. Currently, right now, it is 3 degrees Celsius. Wednesday will be sunny, a high of 6. Thursday will be partly cloudy, a high of 8. And Friday will be sunny with a high of 6 again. And Saturday will be a high of 11, which means we could start considering doing videos on the porch. Or McDonald's. Yeah. That's an idea. True. Sunday, it's going to be 30% chance of snow, high of 1. And the nighttime lows are not going to be too bad. Today is going to be down to -3. Wednesday will be down to -7. Thursday down to -1. Friday -3. Saturday is 0. So that's good. So the weather's going to be mild, both daytime and nighttime. So, couple 1. HDMI 3-port pigtail switch. No, I'm not interested in that. Dress bar, DIY, pop over sale. No, I'm not interested in that. Brunswick Bowling 360 game. Oh, that was another thing too. I was gonna buy the Kinect box so we could play that game, and then Ed said to me like yesterday that he wasn't interested in that. He was like, "Oh, I just wanted so I can play with the controller," and I'm like, "Really? Are you sure about that?" He said, "Yeah." He said, but then I might want to consider selling the Xbox 360 so I can make some money for it. And that kind of made me throw my hands in the air and go, oh man, I haven't really done anything with it yet. I was going to play some games on it on my channel. I just got to find my composite to USB adapter so I can plug it in. Or now, like we also mentioned, possibly get that same dongle so I could plug in another camera and put it in the window on the so you can see Main Street. That was the other project, along with the power cord. Yeah, well, power cord's no problem. Whatever. Well, I understand that. Yeah. I gotta have to find something low key. Well, wait, that's another story. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let everybody go. Panel, I'm gonna let you go. We'll talk to everybody in the panel later. Okay?
All right, Michelle.
Yep. Okay. Bye, bye, panel.
Bye-bye. Bye, chat.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for right now. I do want to quickly run down and take care of a couple things before we forget. I want to get the money out of the bank now ahead of time so that tomorrow when I can go straight from the show right over to the salon and get my hair redone, which is at 1 o'clock, so I don't have to worry about getting things done in between. That's why I'm going to go down to get the money ahead of time. So that's about it. That's all there is, guys. But so I'll see you guys tomorrow morning around the usual time and here on YouTube. And the Wednesday night show will be on Twitch. It will be on Twitch only. Wednesday night will be Twitch only, which means we can have some music, we can have some phony baloney. We are going to consider doing Silvermoon Radio again soon. Probably going to do that on Discord, possibly. Yeah, soon. Because it didn't really do too bad on Twitch. It's just that because when you watch the replay, all the music's all blanked out anyway. There's no reason to keep the replays on Twitch because you can't hear the music. Yeah, exactly. So for now, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, yeah, we might have some World of Warcraft this afternoon. Yes, we will, on YouTube and Twitch. But for now, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.